Let's look at security network violations first. We have a network violation section where we provide the summary of how many ADCs and applications are affected, and then looking at the top two violations, in this case, HTTP slow post and DNS slow ORS. If Citrix ADC is receiving a high number of HTTP post requests where the body of messages is taking a long time to upload, that is HTTP slow post. The goal of the attack is exhausting the application server's resources. We detect and mitigate the attack and also provide the recommendations for request timeout settings. Non-existent domain flood attack with statistic rules is considered when the proportion of lookup requests for non-existent domains is very high. We're looking at non-existent requests coming in and whether they are going to be beyond the threshold that we set to 50 in this case, and visualize with different colors. We also provide the recommended actions like configuring a limit for negative records. Now for bot violations, let's look at excessive client connections with time series model. We detect scenarios where an abnormally high number of clients are connecting to the application. When the number of current client connections are higher than expected range, we flag this as an anomaly. You can see this as red dots and with a detection message. For WAF security violations, let's look at unusually high download transactions with box plot model, where the indicator flags the transactions that have downloaded at an unusually high amount of data. We can see how many applications are affected and downloads that are above the expected limit, and we can drill down for anomalous transactions with IP addresses of the clients. For account takeover with isolation forest machine learning model includes credential stuffing and password spraying attacks. You can see on the graph total requests, failed and successful logins. The model detected two anomalies with a large number of failed logins, and we can drill down for IP addresses and other details for the attack. We have a summary of all the anomalies for excessive unique IPs per geo across all applications. Below is the graph for South Africa. The prediction band, which denotes the expected max range, and when the input trend exceeds the maximum value, we define that as an anomaly. When you hover above it, you can see the unique IPs detected, the range, and what is the max or percentage of deviation from what is considered to be normal. Below in the table, you can see when the anomalies happened and the range for each detected. Another use case, when we have a geo, which we suddenly started receiving traffic from and we don't have any prediction history for yet, we denote that with an icon next to the country name. If you hover on the bar below, we can see that the IPs which are detected at this particular timestamp and for this country, as well as what is the percentage of traffic across the application that we're receiving overall.